This video is just instruction on a quick little way of doing percentage increase and decrease, both forwards and backwards. Basically, it says just read the question, find the percentage, and if it's an increase by a certain percentage, add that to 100% and then take the decimal version. So if the question is about a 5% increase, that'll turn 100% into 105%, so your decimal will be 1.05. If it's about a 7% decrease, your 100% will become a 93%. The decimal version of 93% is 0.93. So you are going to do something with 1.05 for the increase and 0.93 for the decrease. But what do you do with it? Well, the answer is you either times by it or divide by it, depending on whether you want a bigger answer or a smaller answer. If something is increasing and you're asked about what it will be next or in the future, then you need to times by it. So what I've done here would be what would happen if you had £300 and it increased by 5%. If something is decreasing and you're asked what it was, then it also needs to be bigger, in which case you'll do whatever it takes to make sure that it's bigger, and if it's 0.93, then you're going to need to divide by it. So what I'm doing here is working out what something that is 200 now would have been before a 7% decrease. So what I'm saying is do it in two stages. First, decide the decimal. You can just do that by looking for the word increase or decrease. Then choose between timesing or dividing according to whether or not you're expecting something bigger or expecting something smaller. You can do that by common sense. If something's increasing, in the future it will be bigger, in the past it will be smaller. And then you just muck around. If timesing doesn't make it smaller or bigger, try dividing. If dividing doesn't make it smaller or bigger according to what your common sense says, then try the alternative option. Okay, so that is my instruction on how to do percentage increase or decrease using a decimal multiplier. Just finally, be careful that you only use these for increases or decreases. If I say I had £200 and now I have only 30% of that, that is not an increase or decrease question. They're not telling you to reduce it by 30%. They're not telling you to increase it by 30%. They're just asking you to work out 30%. So do that the traditional way, work out 10%, work out 1%, and then multiply by whatever it takes to get you 30%.